Enantiotopic and diastereotopic faces. In previous video, we have seen enantiotopic and diastereotopic ligands or homotopic ligands. Now here in this video, we are going to discuss enantiotopic and diastereotopic faces, sites. So this is applicable to the carbonyl compounds or double bonded compounds, carbon-carbon double bonds, because these double bonded carbons are sp2 hybridized and they are having flat geometry. They are having trigonal planar geometry. And if they are flat, they are having two sides. They are having two faces, upper or lower, or left hand side or right hand side. These two faces we have to decide whether these two faces are stereochemically equivalent or stereochemically non-equivalent. So that we can decide. If they are stereochemically equivalent, that kind of faces are called homotopic faces. They are identical. And if they are stereochemically non-equivalent, they are either enantiotopic faces or diastereotopic faces. We'll discuss one by considering three examples. Here I have taken carbonyl compound CO. This is acetaldehyde. So you can see here, this is sp2 hybridized carbon. That means the trigonal planar geometry. And if it is planar, there are two faces, there are two sides. Either you can say upper side and lower side, or from left hand side or right hand side. Now I'll consider this molecule like this. This CH3 is behind the plane and this carbon is on the plane. If this CN is attacking from this side, from this face, we'll get this isomer, and if this CN is attacking from this side, we get this isomer. So there are two possibilities. So obviously CN will go and attack on this carbonyl carbon because of positive charge, and H is now going to join oxygen because of partial negative charge. So we get this cyanohedrin. There are these two possibilities, and these two are enantiomers. If these two are enantiomers, that means this carbonyl carbon having, or this carbonyl group having two faces which are not identical, which are not stereochemically identical, which are not stereochemically equivalent. Hence these two faces are called enantiotopic faces because they can give enantiomers. So in this way we can decide whether the faces are enantiomers or not. Now consider second example. Here also carbonyl carbon, this carbonyl cyclohexanone, this carbonyl group is in a plane. Now this pH means phenyl group is above the ring, and we are going to add hydrogen. One H is added here, one H is added here in presence of catalyst. So we get OH group. Hydroxyl group is the product. This alcohol is the product. Now we got here alcohol. So there are two possibilities, whether these two hydrogens are coming from upper side or they are coming from lower side. If they are coming from lower side, this group will move above the plane. So this is like this. And if it is going from this side, then we can have this OH group is now below the plane. So there are two possibilities. These two are not mirror images of each other, but they are isomers. So these are diastereomers. If these two are diastereomers, so the two faces of this carbonyl group are actually diastereotopic faces. So these are diastereotopic faces. Now consider another example, third example. Here also we are going to add hydrogen in presence of catalyst. So we have two possibilities, but you can see their structures. They are identical molecules. They are not either enantiomers or diastereomers, but they are identical molecules. If they are identical molecules, that means two faces of this carbonyl group are homotopic. They are neither enantiotopic or diastereotopic. They are homotopic. So in this way we can decide whether this carbonyl group is having enantiotopic faces, diastereotopic faces, or homotopic faces. Thank you.